People, welcome back to another video, and I hope each and every one of you is absolutely okay, and hope you have a fantastic holidays as well. I'm back to work tomorrow, so I mean, end of the day, I could do another week, and if I did that, that'd be fantastic. But listen, it is what it is. I had 10 days off from work, and I got back in tomorrow. So if you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button. If you already like my videos, hit the like button. I want to get at least 50 likes today. I want to get 50 people watching me streams today, at least. And I've just got back from Newcastle, and I thought we were absolutely fantastic. We did everything right, but not scoring more goals. I mean, against a very, very poor Man United team. It's the worst Man United team I've seen in front of my eyes for a long, long time. I'm not going to lie. That's going to upset a lot of United fans. Even some of the fans admit it is a poor team. You look at that back four, right? Dalot, I mean, he's been good for Milan, yeah, last season. Harry Maguire, I mean, whoever decided to pay £80 million for this guy should be sacked, because he is one of the worst defenders I've seen for a long, long time. Even the Penguin, he even turned quicker than Harry Mack. Let's be real, yeah? And that defense, I'm sorry, but, excuse me, we could have got out of more. ASM took them apart. Ryan Fiercer, absolutely fantastic. Joelinton, what else can I say about this guy? You would have thought that he won 30 international caps for Brazil. He is that great. Casemiro, he's not. But I tell you something, he has improved, this guy. Let's be real at this moment in time. And let's look who else is playing well. John Joe Shelby. I thought first half is really, really decent. Unlucky with that shot, by the way, being the pass boot. Sean Longstaff as well. There was a bit of groans and, oh my God, why is he in the team? But he had a good game. He had a good game. The back four did okay. I mean, Emil Kraft, or Krafu, that's what people are saying, Krafu. Or the Swedish Cafu. Let's be real. He was decent yesterday, I thought, yeah. Let's be real. He was decent. Manfredo's asked to play left back, our position, yeah. He did a fine job. And the two centre-halves, Shah and Lascelles, defended well. And the back didn't have much to do, apart from nearly messed up near the end when he did like a Nick Pope moment. But it is what it is. But one thing I'm going to say, I mean, we played really well. I mean, started well after 7 minutes. ASM danced along the box and killed it in and gave De Gea absolutely no chance. In fact, he was hooted at the spot. That was a chance and that was a goal. But we could have got a couple more goals. Like I said, Shelby went close. Joelinton went close to that drive. And 20 yards went past the post. Man U tried to take control of the game. Off of the passing was absolutely poor. I mean, it's going out of play. Ronaldo and Fernandes were getting frustrated. I know, don't get us wrong about Bruno Fernandes, right? Let's be real. I don't think he's that good. I just not think he's that great. I mean, I really don't. He goes missing in big games where it really matters, sort of thing. Man U fans, do you agree what I'm saying about Bruno Fernandes? I've been thinking he's that great. And Ronaldo spent more time mourning and bitching and mourning to the officials every single time. He got so frustrated, you know. And all the young kids wanted to see this guy, looking up to him, etc. And the kids will be thinking, I'd ought to be like him if he's going to bitch and moan all the time. They think it's cool. No, he was poor, absolutely shocking him. And the only decent player for United yesterday was De Gea. He made 3-4 world-class saves. The one at the end for me was unbelievable. It's going to the top corner and then somehow clawed out from a corner. Somehow he's always made saves from ASM, Versa as well. And at the end of the day, I thought United were out. I mean, Cavalli did warn us, so that shot went right. And then the equaliser didn't really come because it was undeserved in my book. I mean, Vancouver got done on the right-hand side. The cross came in from Dalot. And then it came to Fanny. He hit it. And then Shah, it came out high, which he basically cleared it off, made a great block. But unfortunately, it went straight back to the same man, the Uruguayan, and then he just hit in the back of the net. It was just undeserved because Newcastle were a better team. the whole of the game. And then you would have thought that are United going to come back and win this game? And then they were just happy for a point for the way I watched it. But we just didn't sit back. We just didn't drop our heads. We just getting at them. Okay, we didn't get much possession, but I will say we gave it a go. And it came close a couple of times. Like I said earlier, Jake Murphy cut inside, had a drive, hit the inside of the post, came to Miggy. And then, like I said, that shot, brilliant save by De Gea. He was my man of the match for United, if anything. And then, right at the end, the Bracken really messed up, did a Nick Pope moment, and that was cleared. But there's one or two heavy moments in the game as well. Like say Lascelles, the ball came across Lascelles, thinking, oh, I'm going to let this run. Luckily, no one wasn't there. So he kind of cleared it out. But there are some positives in this team. There's some positives. They are good footballers, yeah. Joelinton, again, dominating the midfield. Absolutely dominated, yeah. I'll give you the stats in a minute. I mean, Tom's gives these stats, yeah. He had 25 out of 30 successful passes completed, 4 key passes, 4 tackles won, 3 interceptions, 2 shots blocked. He was fantastic, really was, yeah. And this is a guy, a couple of seasons been absolutely shocking, a complete and utter waste of time, yeah. Now, you're laughing. Now, I don't think Hoffenheim was laughing because they must be thinking, we could have got more for this guy. But there you go. But I'm going to say, but we deserved the 3 points. And I get a lot of people on Twitter saying that United were very lucky. Yeah, I thought United were poor. I said before, it's the worst United team I've seen for a long, long time. And listen, all the Australian viewers, New Zealand viewers, and Asian viewers, you're always welcome to watch my channel. If you can stay up, that is, by the way. It must be about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but if you can wake up there, cool. That'd be fantastic. I'll go over the comments, by the way. And donations are open, by the way. It goes towards the channel. And also, if you want to become a member, please do so. It only costs a little as £1. I'll be running a competition as well soon to win a football shirt of your choice. And if you're the 1,500 subscriber, yeah, and I'll find out, you will win that prize. I'm 35 away from it. So help us out, get the 1,500 before the end of the year. And then whoever gets it, bang, you would get that shirt as well. So become a member, by the way. It's just simple. Click on the member join, and then you'll be absolutely on it. So on to the comments. Got Tom, first of all. Newcastle interested in Samuel Umtiti and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in January. I think Umtiti is injury prone for me. He's only played something like 40-odd games in 3 years, and I'm afraid, would I take him? His injury record is absolutely shocking. He's on £240,000 a week, not 240 million, like I said yesterday. Where I got that from, I do not know. But listen, if he's fit and he plays 38 games a season, this guy is going to be world class. Yeah, he only costs something like 16 million from Leon. Excuse me, and he just hasn't been playing much games. That's a shame because he is a World Cup winner, and he's a decent player. He's quick. And that's what we need, pace at the back. He's got pace at the back, but he's made out of glass. So I'm not sure I should go for him. I just got no idea. And then Tom says, Eddie Howe says he's yet to make a decision on Matty Longstaff's future. I think he's done. I really do think he is. I heard that he's been linked to Carlisle sort of thing. A bit of a drop from Carlisle to Udinese, by the way. Yeah. I've got Tom, so I'll read those stats, by the way. I may come back to them in a second. Big up, John. The team were brilliant, and that's the far best performance of the season from Newcastle. But like that, between now and the end of the season, we'll be safe. Absolutely, mate. We'll be absolutely safe. Big up to the real ones in the building, man. And big up to my followers and new followers, wherever you are. Whether you're in America, whether you're in Australia, New Zealand, California. Just spread the word, people. Please spread the word, because let's be honest, my channel is definitely good, and I hope it gets better really, really soon. So bigger, better things for my channel. I've got Ginger as well. Sometimes it's positive, sometimes I'm kind of a bit upset, but listen, he's got an opinion like everybody else on my channel. So John, are you happy after Umtiti for 17 million pound, Patrick Schick for 35 million? Listen, I don't mind Patrick Schick because he's played in Europe for a long time. The problem I've got with him, again, he's injury prone. When he was at Roma, he only played something like, I'm not sure, in 2 seasons there. He only played about 30 games, probably less than that. But also, he's a decent striker. He's a big lad. And listen, he's a finisher as well. But maybe he's doing well for Leverkusen. This injury record might be better for them, sort of thing. But would I take him? I'll probably hold fire. I really hold fire on him. But he's played a lot of years in higher leagues, such as Serie A. It was Sampdoria. He scored 12 goals in 35 games, and he was decent. Let's be honest with that sort of thing. And Roma got mugged off for 40 million quid by Samp. My God. But he is a good player. He's improved a lot. I'll be happy. Newcastle bringing Gerson and Kamara from Marseille. Gerson's an interesting one. Follows his career. He used to play at Roma. He was young. Wasn't ready for it yet. They went to Fiorentina. He did okay. Solid in the midfield. Does the simple things easy. A tough tackling midfielder. And he's a decent player. Would I take him? My problem is he's only just joined Marseille for £23 million in the summer, and I just do not think Marseille's going to let him go. Or could be he could be replacing Kamara if he decides to move on. Do you know what I mean? So Kamara's been linked with us, but he's also been linked with Roma as well, and Man United, like I've done the stream yesterday. So very interesting. Would I take Kamara? 100%. Would I take Jason? I would, but probably not yet. A centre-back and a striker priority signings, that's a Sam. Yes, we do now, because Callum Wilson's going to be out for quite a long time, for a couple of months, which is a massive, massive blow. I mean, I heard people saying that he should be sold and getting Vjalovic as well as a main striker. I would pay the money to him straight away, 200%. And Ginger Sheik's 19 goals in 17 games Leverkusen. What a brilliant season he's having. And the team's doing okay. I think they're fourth in the Bundesliga, by the way. That's only because Freiburg's above them as well. I got DJ Jewelry. What a brilliant performance. Had Miggy goals on in. My prediction for 2-1 would have been correct. Yeah. You nearly called it, didn't you? You nearly called it. I felt I don't know what I've done here. It's 2 seconds. I think my screen has gone all pitong here. Just what I'm gonna have to do, guys, I'm gonna come back out and then I'm gonna have to start again because I think my screen's not very good at all. So I'm gonna come back in 2 minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna get myself out. Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's just it's not the broadband, it's just the screen went all Pete Tong. So I do apologize about that. It's better. So it's still lost 2 points dropped, more than 1 point earned. Yeah. Listen, the thing is though, I'm not gonna lie, we've been brilliant yesterday, but it feels like it in a way because we played so well, and then that goal came out and out really. It just fell for Cavani and he just poked in the back of the nets, which is undeserved, unjust, but it is what it is. I'm just going to go back up a second. And yeah, I read that. And he was right there. And I've got Ronaldo should have been sent off yesterday. I tell you, he was absolutely pathetic yesterday, mourning constantly at the referee all the time. A different referee, he would have gone because they would have been peed off about his attitude. And in my opinion, I think Ronaldo was very, very poor. What did he do yesterday? He was absolutely disaster yesterday. And Bruno Fernandes, like I said earlier on, I don't think he's that good. I really don't. Maybe he don't want to be here. And he just goes, listen, big games. I could be wrong, but for what I've seen of him, I think he's very, very poor. And if I was going to rate him for Bruno, I'd give him a 2 because he did not. And I got Ginger. So, John, Joelinton is to be central mid. They didn't need to play in a 4-3-3. We had an attack and a 4-5-1 in defense. We definitely found a tactic well. Yeah, I wouldn't play 4-5-1 personally. I play 4-2-3-1 or say a 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-1-1. Yeah, but we definitely need 2 strikers now. We definitely need a midfielder as well. And we're just going to see what happens on that, mate. So I wouldn't take Titi and Aubameyang. I wouldn't take Aubameyang. I don't think I would because of his attitude of Arsenal. Like, you know what I mean? So not for me. If Wilson's out for a while, we should bring a girl till we get someone in January. Well, we gotta have to. We got no choice, haven't we? Sort of thing. He didn't do much when he came on. I'm not gonna lie, but at this moment in time, it's been a long while. But I'm not expecting Driver to do bits. By the way, it's gonna take him time to ease back in. Then I got losing ASM and Wilson's disaster. Totally agree, and absolute disaster. I mean, I hope that game gets called off on Thursday, which I believe it will. And the Southampton game is probably on at the stage, but we're short of staff, we're short of players in a minute. And I just hope that that game get called off as well. No in the Premier League. They won't do it, won't they? 3-0 to Palace, by the way. Thank you, Tom. I'm hoping that the Man U performance was not a one-off and is the fruits of Howell's coaching taking effect. Abigail, I hope we play like this every single week. If we do that and we start scoring goals and defend well, we'll stay up, yeah? But we definitely need a striker now in 1 or 2 at least, because Dwight ain't going to make it. I think he'll be gone in January. Personally, Callum Wilson could be out for months, but we definitely need 2 strikers coming in. And hopefully, I wish Callum all the best when he comes back and fit. Big up, John, and the team. Yes, baby. Massive. I think we need to sign a right winger, centre back, and 2 strikers as well. A striker, yes. 2 strikers, definitely. Let's be honest, because just have a look at that a second. That's better. So, big up, John, and team. Massive. I think we need to sign a right winger and a centre back and a striker. Yeah, we need like 5 or 6 players here. Why haven't we gone for Jovic, John Carson? What a 6. Jovic's a brilliant striker. I agree. With no injury history yet. I totally agree. Totally agree there, man. And I do like him. I do like Jovic. When he used to be at Eintracht Frankfurt, I think he was absolutely brilliant. Scoring goals, good hold-up player. His movement is fantastic. We can't hardly hear you, John. Tom, can you hear us now, mate? Don't check that. Tap. Can anyone hear us on the channel? Can you let us know? Thank you. We need a strong, big ball-winning central mid and a fast one because Joelinton, we need Trudon to be a central mid. Listen, he's done okay. He's done fantastic under Eddie Howe for me. And yay! Listen, I mean, Joelinton has been a revolution under Eddie Howe. Let's be real, yeah? And I'm going to go back to what DJ Joe is saying as well. And excuse me, what are your thoughts on Sky Sports support of a post-match interview with Joelinton by telling him, I didn't realise you were good. Sean Longstaff did well to defend Joelinton. I'll listen to that, and let's be real, that really hacked us off. Whoever the reporter is should be sacked. Yeah. What sort of question is that? Offensive slap in the face to Joelinton. He did very well to calm himself down because he could have quite lost it, and he should have lost it for me. But it just goes to show that everyone's saying that Joelinton is just a laugh. Joelinton is poor. Joelinton is just a complete utter waste of money. I bet these pundits now, like Gabby, and the interview last night on Sky must have eaten humble pie because he was fantastic. And that's good to say on that one, sort of thing. I don't want to wind up the Sky report sort of thing, but the less said about him, the better. So it is what it is. But he was wrong, and he should be sacked. We can't hear you, John. I read that. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much indeed. Glad you can hear us now. Mike fan, bro. Yes. I got a Man U fan coming on in a minute. Yes, can hear you. Tom's comment was earlier. Thanks very much, Abigail. Thanks so much, Tom, for letting us know. Do you think Everton's game will go ahead? Excuse me. No, it won't. I think it'll be called off, Tom. I really do. Because I tell you now, if Everton's got problems, we've got problems. But I just hope that game gets called off because we're down to a bare bones now. We really are. So is Everton. Yeah. And I just hope that the game should be called off. Or in fact, all the games should go into winter break now until at least the end of January. So everyone can get fit, everyone can recoup themselves, you know what I mean? But at this moment in time, I just hope that this is the thing. This is the thing, right? I mean, the Premier League wants us to play as many games as possible, yeah? They don't give a toss about the fans, the players. They don't. They know what's going on with COVID. But this is it, man. Something needs to be looked at because there's more games being called off than being played. I got my talent here from Devils United, and it's amazing. Do check out her content. She's on a neat around 8:30 for, I think, it's a match review, and she's not a happy bunny. I can tell you that for now, but I do love you, by the way. I do love you, Macy. Hope Everton's off. We need a winter break now. That's exactly what I've been seeing. Out of the way, 100%. And I've got who we got there? We got Ginger John. Was out for a long time, mate. Torn spine muscle. So a new striker will be coming in, and that striker I hope will be Vlahovic. That's the guy I want at Newcastle. Just give him the £68 million, and Fiorentina will absolutely accept the deal, and everyone will be a winner. And everyone said hello to other people. We got Mercy, hello Abigail, that's Richard. He's not even mentioned the Czech classes yet. I'm shocked. Big up to you, Mercy, my guy. Big up to you. And hope you're fine. And Billy as well. Big Billy. Big cheers for the back four. Always superb. The goal was down to Murphy, not tracking back. Dubravka's very, very shaky too. Ronaldo should have been red carded. Yeah, I totally agree. It just goes to show that these referees are scared to send off the big six players. 100%. They should have sent off Kane the other week for that tackle. He should have gone 100%. But it is what it is. Harry Kane, as a player, okay, he scores. Is he world class? Excuse me, I've been doing a lot of shouting last night. Yeah, I mean, Harry Kane should have been red carded last week for that sliding tackle there. That was shocking. Ronaldo should have been sent off as well. So I guarantee you, had it been John Shelby did that, he'd be gone 100%. Yeah, I thought the back four for us were really good. Yeah, really, really good last night. Yeah, but I thought McHugh could have done a lot more for that equalising goal, but I thought Kraft was good. And I don't normally say that sort of thing, you know what I mean? But listen, he is playing like the Swedish Cafu. He's playing as he's acting like Krafu. And he's playing that he's a proper Swedish international player. So big up to Emil. And I've got big cheers. I read that, then I'm big up to Niall. And our players need a holiday. I think all the players need a holiday. And then recruit themselves, yeah? And then I've got, I did Richard Fang. Santa was very kind this year. Then I've got Tom. How many years is the transfer window opens? 3 more years, I believe. And I hope we see signing Saturday come through the door, at least 2. That's New Year's Day. And I don't think any person can come on New Year's Day. Unless your name is Ferran Torres, which is gone to Barcelona on a 5-year deal today. Breaking news is already gone. Everything getting called off tomorrow. That's Matthew. I hope it's the case. We did season review for the women's game at 8:30. Do check out Macy's channel underneath 8:30. If you're a fan of women's football, and if you're a United fan, check her channel and check her content. It is fantastic. She's going to be, I'll bet you in 5 years' time, she'll be working for Sky Sports, and that is her dream. Let's hope that is the case. And Saturday, and then, yes, I'm not happy bunny. Oh, bless her. She's not happy because we drew a Man U where they could have lost. And I got looking forward to see that review. I might check it out. You never know. And for what I've seen, it might be Barbosa on loan from Brazil, from Flamengo, by the way. I followed his career at Inter Milan. I mean, how he played again. He's drawn for 2016 up to 2020, 9 appearances for Missouri, 9 games, 1 goal, but he drawn at a young age, and he wasn't ready for Italian football, in my opinion. It's only about 19, 20 when he joined there, didn't I? But when he went to Benfica, didn't really hit it off there. 1 appearance. Then he went to Santos on loan, acting 22 goals. And then he joined Flamengo on loan, 32 and 41. And then this season, he scored 42 goals in 60 appearances for the Brazilian. So I think he's ready to come to the Premier League. I mean, will I take him? 100%. Because he might look after Joelinton. I think he's a decent striker, him. I really do. And I think if he does come, if he can settle in Italy, the Premier League might be the place for him, sort of thing. He's physical, he's quick, and I think he'd be decent for us. But we shall wait and see. I still want Vlahovic though. And ASM took a school well last night, and the atmosphere was amazing. It sure was. And St. James Park was rocking. That's from Tommy D. John, do you ever watch the Big Six on YouTube? I've done a watch along between Man U and Liverpool before. And I've also done one against Arsenal Tottenham. I think it's Arsenal Spurs I've done as well. So I've done that. But I've done the Man U, Liverpool Man U twice. So I've done that as well. We're doing that one again. And I do sometimes, but I haven't done watch on as much as I would have liked to on the Big Six, but I will be doing more and more. I know Deluda Guna does that a lot. He's doing the watch along between Southampton and Spurs, and he's an Arsenal fan. So, yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy. Man U had 2 weeks break, and some Man United fans complaining the 2 weeks holiday made the players lose touch with football. Wow. What I say about that? And this is the thing. I mean, Man U, let's be real. That team there is not a great team. It's not a great United team. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because, listen, they need a world-class midfielder, a world-class centre-back. And if they can keep Cavani for another year, he may do bits. Or Ronaldo, but they need a younger striker who's going to do bits, who's going to smash the goals in that. What I've seen last night, that team is not a championship winning team at all whatsoever. I'm not going to lie, I do apologise about that. And I've got to thank you, Abigail. That's an amazing game. There's some quality last night, but missed an absolute sitter. He should have scored that in the second half, by the way, from a lovely pullback from Kraft. He should have scored that. Morning, afternoon to John Nino Faxi. How are you doing, my guy from Colombia? And I've never done Colombia. I've never done South America. I love traveling, but I've never done South America. It'd be fantastic if I did make it. It was great meeting you last week, John Southfield Bank. Tom, thanks so much indeed, mate. You're looking well, you're looking great. Got to do it again, my guy. And I agree with now should have been sent off. And got away with this. She should have been sent off for Curtis Jones for Liverpool too. Correct. Absolutely. It seems that you're not allowed to send off Ronaldo. It's in the contracts to say that you're not allowed to send off Ronaldo in the referee's contract. Bloody hell. No wonder the Premier League is corrupt. I'm sorry. It's just shocking. And talk to other people as well. John, learn the Czech language. Well, good look at that, because I can't even say a word of it. So, like I said, do hit the like button, people. Come on, hit the like button, people. I want 50 likes today, at least. 50 likes today. You don't have to talk to us. Just click on the like and you do what you want. When will Man U be back to here? That was a work I see straight after Newcastle hitting the post. Newcastle serves something out of that, in my opinion. I agree with you now. Totally agree, mate. But I tell you what, one thing, we did everything we can yesterday. We couldn't do any more. Off we were fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And these United players was that poor. They got all in the sack. Yeah, they got all in the sack. And I'll tell you what, are they going to get this guy the sack? I'll tell you something, just play for the badge. You got a world-class team, and just go on with it. You got all his sats, so I think it's harsh. Don't get him sats for you. Please don't. Just I'm going to do player ratings in a minute, so you can join in as well, people. And if you disagree, tell us. But we all got our opinions there, sort of thing. So just for this a second. Yeah, Joelinton led all Newcastle players I need for chance created. Yeah, I've seen that as well. It looks very, very that's fantastic. I want to see more of that every single week. No one's going to come in on Saturday or Sunday. Let's not get ahead of ourselves after Matthew. Ginger, you be warm, mate. That's for Matty. Copy that off Facebook Newcastle Times. But saying that United are not playing for 2 weeks didn't help them, or they looked rusty. Cool. Multiple signings needed by the Watford game, 100%. They're losing by the way, 2 goals to 1. And now the Spurs, and they put on a good performance against Liverpool. They simply don't care about the club. Exactly. And Ronaldo's a great player, but his attitude yesterday was absolutely childish, and he didn't even wait to say thank you to his supporters. It did help immensely, though. I've got to come on to that. When you go to a away game, right, you salute your fans. You go up to the fans and you clap to the fans after the games, yeah? Ronaldo and Fernandes didn't do that at all whatsoever. I found that was shocking. Absolutely appalling. I'm stunned, and I found that shocking. Paul Shaw, Joe Willock as well did the same thing as well. Didn't applaud to the fans, and I'm sure Eddie Howe will have a word and I said, don't do it again, right? But listen, I thought that was poor Shaw, poor crack. And I think I'm sure Ralph will have a word and just say, don't do it again. Because I tell you what, those two last leagues were absolutely disgrace for the United shirt. Could be wrong. But I haven't played like 2 months last league. Harry Maguire last league, God almighty. Maguire is pressed by pacing wingers. He was too slow, in my opinion. Now, I totally agree, man. He was shocking. £80 million he cost. Wow. Even the Penguins from Florida can turn quicker than Harry Maguire. Do you know what I mean? He was absolutely poor. Bring out for the back for Sarvis, but when it gets pressed, he gets found out very, very quickly. ASM did a number man yesterday every single time. Joey's always tends to be written where we are. That is from Devils again. Remember, John, I called it when Gabba Barbosa a while back. I watched him regularly in Brazil. He's matured a lot since his inter days. Lethal left foot. Do you know what? I'll take a gamble on him. You know what I mean? I think it'd be decent first. You know what I mean? You never know. I mean, I like to see him on loan, but is he going to leave Flamengo? That's another thing. Is he happy there? He might be happy because Jorge Jesus has come back to Flamengo because he's left his position at Benfica by mutual consent. Left them third in the Portuguese league, and apparently could be going back to Brazil with Flamengo where he made his name. So good luck for that one in his future ventures again. Thank God Archer losing and Watford losing as well. But quite only played because Lindelof has COVID, bailed out and Jones. Let's not go there. That's Macy again. Like I said, if you become a member, do click on the member and you become a member. And also, please donate if you want to. That's up to you. Here, Joy, and John, I agree. We may as well kiss top 4 goodbye. What I've seen last week is going to happen. I want to get into the top. I'd rather you get in the top 4 than Arsenal and Spurs, by the way, because your club should be challenging for titles every single season. But he spent a lot of money from Maguire, 80 million. That's a waste of money, yeah. And he spent some unfair 52 million, even though it's getting better, sort of thing. I think you wasted around about 200 million pounds at your football club there, and I just don't get it at all. Is it Ed Woodward as the one who's by the players? Because if it is, I think you need to be away. But I hear you could be away at the end of the season. Thank God for your club, yeah? It's the Glaciers you want out. Get the Glaciers out, get someone new, and then your club could be back in the good times again. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's crossed for you. If only Wilson was on the pitch second half, he would have won. Yeah, he would have scored that as well, by the way. And agree with me, if Phil Jones lets that cross that road, you're right, but Maguire's never a captain, and his behaviour is by throwing his armband on the pitch. If that's true, strip off the captaincy, man. And I've got, let's get hope to go on your channel soon. John, Tom, you're welcome to come on anytime, mate. You know me. You want to come on, you talk about Newcastle, 100%. And some of the fans want us to sign Phil Jones. Definitely no chance. I'd take Tom Jones, to be honest with you. Would not touch Phil Jones. No disrespect to who you may see now. That wouldn't happen. But I should have been, he's never been a captain. Before Man U, he was never a captain. So, what people think is a captain material. Wow. You got more chance of Joelinton being captain Newcastle than Maguire. Oh my God. He was poor, him. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Tom. Andrew John, we need to get rid of Wilson. He's too injury prone. You're not the first one to say that, mate. I've heard people said the same thing last night as well. He should be on his way because, listen, he's a lovely lad. He's a great striker, but he's just made out of glass. That is the thing. And I still keep him. I still keep him away, but we need a stellar striker. That's what we need. And I've always said Vjalovic would be fantastic for us, 100%, or even Barbosa. And Maguire looks strong on the ball. I think he would look better in a Man City team. I tell you what, though, Pep wouldn't have him. I'll agree with you, so you're spot on. He's our leader for me. In my opinion, who would you have as a captain? That is the thing. Who would lead the team? You see, I don't know. I think David De Gea would be a fantastic leader for your team. 100%. I'll go with David De Gea. Injuries in COVID are giving Eddie Howe a selection headache. That's from Tom. Yeah, that's when we need games to be cancelled tomorrow or wherever it's going to be. Rash has put 100% into feeding the school children from now on. He's no longer a footballer. Did you hear that, Macy? Did you hear that now? Personal opinion, Bruno But with how he is right now, no, probably Varane, to be honest. That is talking about the leadership there. And he's one of our best players. Why'd ever get rid of him? That's for Matthew. Talking about Wilson here. Everyone said Rashford has been crap since the end of last season. He's been crap for 2 seasons. No excuses now. I didn't think he was that great yesterday. I'm not going to lie. But he should have scored an equalising goal. But the back made a great save from as well. I've been warned it's the first day of the window. Anything can happen, John. Yeah, wait and see. They might have got Kieran Trippier over the line, according to reports that that deal's a done deal between Atletico Madrid and Newcastle for Kieran Trippier. So we'll see what happens on that one. Yeah, I'll go for that. He looks more of a leader for me. What about Ronaldo and Messi? Are you against Ronaldo being the captain? I would pick Varane. And people are playing with injury the Euros last of White and Foden, Mount, GM, etc. The same as Rashford. Then is that the case? So do hit the like button, people. Rashford was overhyped from DM1, really. Yeah, and John, you just stop putting respect on my name. I told you it'd be a joy. You did, mate. Well done to you, man. Good call, my guy. Good call. You did call it, didn't you? You know what it is, right? I mean, you were poor, mate. I mean, that team, I'm not going to lie, it's just not good enough. I mean, that is not a championship winning team. Put my hat on, by the way. Not a championship winning team there. Not at all. Not at all. That's a poor team there. Yes, you got players missing, but that's still not a great team at all. Can you see Bruno Fernandes playing on a Fergie team? To me, I don't think he would. He's too lazy. That's my opinion. And JJ, our first time with me next week, I think doubt anyone on the weekend, probably on January 3rd, don't believe Rashford play for the club anymore. That is the thing. And I know United are dog shite. I know my team, we should be fighting relegation with you. Ooh, that's a tough one. I doubt it. I don't think Bruno or Cristiano will be relegation dog fight. Imagine Barbosa scores a last minute goal and the commentator said, Gabby, go! Yes! Love it, man. I mean, Ryan, would you take Barbosa? Would you take him? Because I'd take him. It'd be a lot of money, by the way, though. Just go on. I've got a draw's a draw. That's it. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. Matt Smith just depends if you already got done deal. We don't know. No one don't know yet. We shall have to wait and see. And thanks for your donation there. Kind donation there. So thank you so much. And any donation's fantastic. But thank you very much indeed for that. And there you go. I love you. Mwah! Thank you. I knew there was no way in hell we'd win. Wow. If I was a United fan, I expect us to win. But that didn't happen, by the way. Thanks for listening to me rant. That's no problems at all. And listen, at the end of the day, it's all about opinions. And rants are great. I mean, I see Lee Dallas rant. I see Paul's rant. I've seen anyone's rant. I think it's absolutely fantastic at some stage, you know what I mean? But big up to you, the ranting. It's passionate. Passionate rant I take. But thanks again for your kind donation. Big up me for the donation. Yeah, I agree. Our players are still playing like they're under Ollie. It's going to be a massive problem to fix. I want to say that, right? I mean, it was like Ollie managing his team and just playing for the sack. Yeah, now I know exactly why they got him sacked. Shocking, man. You know? And I'll tell you what, whoever comes in the summer, will it be Ten Hag, will it be Poch, will it be another world-class manager sort of thing, those players need to fix up. Apart from Paul Popper, he'll be away. Yeah, I've still got to do the player ratings as well, by the way. So forgot about that as well. Yeah, but Gabriel Barbosa is loved by Flamengo. They're sell out for my kind of stadium through the big games, and he's getting called off for the Brazilian. It's a big risk for him, also leaving all of that to call England. That's the thing. That didn't mind Joelinton, by the way. And he's loving it now in Newcastle. Remember this in Ashley United. This is the one we want to copy Liverpool blueprint Newcastle, so we won't know anything till it's there. And then I've got Matthew, majority of my new players over PF Sport. That's what I've seen. Wow. That is tough. Let's go straight to the player ratings, guys. You know what to do, right? You know, you can agree or disagree. And I'm going to start with Dubaka. If I can just get it there. Dubaka, he didn't really have much to do. I'm not going to lie. And listen, he only did one save. That was from Rashford, but he had no chance with Cavani. He had this funny moments in the end, so I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. I mean, Emil Kraft, that's his best game for Newcastle, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Gets forward well, defended well, and distributed well, I thought. Nil out of assist. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. On the other side, Mancrido is asked to play left back. He did okay. But that moment of lapse for the equaliser sort of thing, did a sort of thing. He does get forward enough, but he's a solid player. I'm going to give him a 6. On to Shah and Lascelles, I'm going to give them both 6. They didn't have much to do. I mean, Shah played better. Lascelles defended well. I'm going to give them both a 6. That's because they didn't have much to do. And I'm going to go in midfield. I'm going to go with Shelby. I'm going to give him an 8. That's based on the first half performance. He controlled the midfield, I thought. Spreading the ball about and making things happen. That's good. He's going to get an 8 for me. Longstaff, I'm going to give him a 7. That's the best he's played for a long while. I thought he's played the ball back really well. He tackled him really well. I think he's good. Joelinton, I'm going to give him a 9. What else could I say about this guy? He's definitely a 9 out of 10. 9 and 10, 100%. Like Tom said earlier on, all these key tackles, these key passes, these key interceptions as well. He was fantastic all the way. So I'm going to give him a 9. Man of the match. No question about that. He has transformed this guy. And I'm getting people saying he should be the captain of Newcastle United next season, or captain material. And I think he is going to be absolutely brilliant for us, yeah? His English is getting better. Big up to Joelinton. Well done for the last month or so. Big up to Joe. You're the man on the match for me. On to ASM, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was brilliant yesterday. I mean, he pressed the back four, scored a cracking goal. He caused the back four all sorts of problems. Aaron McGrath must be having nightmares about this guy. And you will not forget him in a hurry, sort of thing. So I'm going to give him an 8. Facer, I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I think his work rate is fantastic. He should have scored in the second half. I think his pressing is good. He worked hard for the team. And he's just everywhere for me. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. And Callum Wilson, first half, I thought he's decent, man. Sort of thing. He worked hard for the team. Unfortunately, he had to go off. And for that reason, I'm going to be harsh on him. I'm going to give him a 6. Yeah, okay, he's got an offside goal, but I'm going to give him a 6. And that sounds a bit harsh, but he didn't really do much. But he did work hard, so I'll give him a 6. So on to the subs. I'm going to go with Jacob Murphy. I'm going to give him a 7. He worked really hard. He's unlucky with the shot, which hit the post. And I think he worked really hard. He got back and helped out as well in defence. I think he's decent, 7 out of 10. Miggy, very unlucky with that shot, which was one to game. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Why not? Give him a 7. And Dwight Gale, I can't really read. I'm getting standard 5. Eddie Howe, I'm going to give him an 8. I think he's got a tactic spot on. He let the players allow what they want to do. And yeah, he's absolutely brilliant. Got a tactic spot on yesterday. 8 out of 10. The fans, as usual, I'll give him a 10. So tell us your thoughts on the player rating. It's only a quick one. So do the match reaction, and I'm going to mix it up sort of thing. And Tom got his ratings as well. Well done to you. And no fans wants Phil Jones. Don't need him. We had no news. Phil Jones on the bench yesterday. Even I couldn't believe it. Nothing like 100 plus a week, put some warmth in the day. I expect our first couple of times next Monday to Wednesday. Then I've got Stefan, big up to you, my guy. Hope you're okay. And Jakosha goalkeeper, right back, Trippier right back, Sue centre back, Botman centre back, Barkley on a loan. And then you got Kamara, could be off to Roma, central mid. Martial, I wouldn't have him at all whatsoever. And Batty, I said Batty goal, didn't I? Gabby goal in attack. That is my list. I tell you what, we can get those players in. That can transform our season. Let's be having it. Just going through the comments here as well. I think Wilson being a good national striker, however, you need a backup too. John Wilson's here for now. I never want him gone anyway, let's be real. But after some games, he does look like he can keep up with the Saints. Cool enough. technically Rashford is brilliant, it's Pierce, but no one pitch intelligence and consistency is like Dele Alli all over again. Typical media in England all hyping these players after a couple of decent games. Some before it's a bit quality today because I did a lot of shouting yesterday. I do apologise. And I got personally don't like goalkeepers or strikers as captain. That's fair enough. Like for me, I mean Varane would be good because he's won a lot with Real Madrid. He'd be a good leader, 100% there. So it's going to be between De Gea, Varane. Well, they don't know anything about football. That's in Dublin. Dave. That's why I go with Bruno Varane. Fair enough. And then you got to completely agree, Matthew. What's Aizen's first good game in a while? That's a brilliant game. Starts wise and goals, seeing is our best player of the season. Fair enough. Callum Wilson standing last night. I know what, I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to get Callum Wilson a 7. Now I'm going to upgrade to a 7 out of 10. So 7 out of 10 for Callum Wilson. I felt like going off injured. The turning point and changed the game because United stepped up the gears at that point and got the goal by Cavani. Yeah, he did. Because he had a chance before that, didn't he? Which he put wide. And he could have won it for them as well when he tried to chip over the keeper and then it's cleared off the line. Rashford's more focused on feeding kids in UK rather than improving out his job. That's from Ryan. Greenwood and Rashford were failed by the coaching team. You train them to run from the ball over the top, and that's it. They can't pass through calls or lobs. They can't play at the actual positions of failed. I see it all again. We shouldn't think of buying backups and starters. The team needs to be improved. I agree, but we need to get players coming in. So it's like a Gabigol, who is ready. Vjalovic, he's ready. And just go from there. And Man United, we need to spend in Jan if they are to stay in the top 5 of the Premier League. They need a big player like Newcastle. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? It needs a big player at Old Trafford and at St James's Park, of course, as well. Most arguably the most important player. Not sure why people want us to sell him when there's about 20 that needs to grow before him. Exactly. So 4 goals for assists. Do we have better? No, we do maybe in the summer. Let's do hit the like button, by the way, people. I've got 28 people watching at this moment. And only person getting through these teams, Ronaldo, Cavani, Varane, and De Gea. Matt Smith, not about selling. It's about being at a glass. There you go. Just going to fly this very quickly. And you can see, because you be that. Anyway, Aizen's one of the best players. He hasn't been playing well until last night and deserved criticism that he's got. Fair enough. I also agree with you. These players at United think they're better than everyone else in the league because they pay a lot on talent. I don't think you should sell Wilson. Concentrate on starters, not backups. If you go to get a striker, let's get a good one in. I'm going to fly these comments very quickly. I've got loads of coming through. Do keep them coming, by the way. I agree, Abigail. Plenty dead winning Wilson isn't one of them. Exactly. Even take Luka Jovic from Madrid, he's a goal machine. Yeah, I think he'd do fantastic if he came to Newcastle. Wilson on this day brilliant, but the fact at the time of every season is injured for a couple of weeks. Can't depend on him. I wouldn't sell him though. Great backup opinion. Yeah, I agree. John, what do you think of the fact that Davidson comments on Joelinton during the interview? Thoughts it's a bit stupid. Come on to that now. Okay, background noise there as well. I do apologise, people. He should be sacked. I mean, that's a daft question to ask him. I mean, he did well to hold back, but Sean Longstaff defended him badly, which I think is good. And Joelinton come and said that he did try and work hard for the team. But that's a daft question. It really is. Could you imagine if you asked Roy Keane that question? You're going to get lynched. Simple as that. And Joelinton did very well to held his counsel as well. That's a daft thing. We need a striker to compete and not back up. Remember, he's done a great job, but we need to buy for the future. There will be lots of chances in the next 2 seasons yet. True. France just on the pitch and got the ball off a Norwich player and scored against Crystal Palace in the Norwich game. Wow. Oh dear. He'll be banned. Good luck. And we need another striker as good as Wilson, that'll do. Fialovic. I tend to agree with Foxy. Wilson should become the backup of Mears in January signing. Okay, love yours, John, mate. Love yours too, mate. I got Keith as well. You should take a hat off to Newcastle players yesterday. I thought you were fantastic yesterday. It's got to take a very good striker to take Wilson's players when he's fit. Particularly the keeper a little bit dodgy today. Yeah. Listen, I mean, the backer's fine, but he tried to play the ball out from the back a few times. He can't really do it the players we've got at this moment. But we'll just see. Kraft should have had an assist last night when ASM missed that chance. Max is good. There's loads of strikers out there, miles better than him, even Timo Werner. Take him on loan. Joelinton's definitely a 9. John, what's the player ratings for Man U? Oh, you better ask Devils United that one. Go and ask her that question. She'll tell you. Macy's not very happy. I'll give De Gea an 8. The rest of them are poor. Won't lie, Murphy has a good strike on him. He has. And he's kind of crossed off the football as well. John, all the starters gets an 8+ from me, Joelinton a 10, Saint a 10, Shah a 10. We got to be absolutely flawless to get a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not sure Shah's a 10. ASM's a 8. Joelinton's a 9. He is immense, to be fair. The Sky Reporter was early saying what we all think, yeah. Earlier at Newcastle United, Vernon missed about 30 sitters, and he's nowhere better than Wilson as a striker. Fair enough. He got a 9 out of 10. ASM, that's from Moggy. We know Fan returned last night. Yes. Gonna fly through these, by the way. Didn't Bracken get the game winner in the last one that he did? Did a Nick Pope moment. He did. Unbelievable. Yep, I've got that one right. Bracken always did a brilliant on this. He did. How not check the score record? He's got more goals than Wilson. Don't judge him for his Chelsea time. There's a reason. He's Germany's number 9. I think for that split, I still think it's a good striker for me. But it's just a confidence thing at this moment in time. Wilson's constant isolated is non-existent a lot of the time. Yeah, I'm going to read his comments out, by the way. I can't be giving ASM a 9 when you miss an absolute sitter. That's a fair shout. We need him in these relatively easier games. Please fit very soon. Not playing against Everton if that game is on, by the way. Ronaldo took a dead leg off J7. That put him in the mood. Yeah, he did. He should have been sent off there and then for that challenge around Fierce. I mean, he's lucky. You're not allowed to send Ronaldo off. Why? Because he's part of the Big Six. If Wilson plays for Chelsea, he'll get 20 goals a season. Quite possibly. Just going to flag this off sort of thing. I do apologise, people. If I don't read them, then I do apologise because I've got so many comments coming out by the way. And quite a few coming through, by the way. I just hit the wrong buttons there. I do apologise there. There you go. I'm just going to find this very quickly. If Osford De Gea would save, I'm going to win the game. Quite rightly so. What does he play for Chelsea then? That's fair enough. Because they're quite happy with what they've got. ASM from Ronaldo himself. No, mate, he's a striker. Even John can confirm that Leipzig, he was a striker. And for Germany, and he's a striker Chelsea plays as a winger. Correct. Totally agree with them there. He's going to fly through these. Jason captain next season, quite possibly. And no chance. I'm going to fly this quickly. Do hit the like button and do subscribe, you new people. I've done my reaction, done the player ratings and that. Furthest better than Wilson, to be fair. Don't let a bad first season in a new country confuse you at all. Furthest confidence, playing regularly is a great player. Not convinced Wilson's one of the best in the world, which is he would need to be to have Chelsea looking to sign him. But they got Romelu Lukaku, by the way. And they've got Werner, who's so good in Bundesliga. Most team players high line. He played with another striker partner when came to the Premier League. He admitted how physical Brighton were. No thanks. Dudes, how many players do you think will come in January? I'd say 8 minimum. I might say 6. You don't want to do by 10, 11, 12 players all in one go because you got to get to know the players first. It's going to be tough as well. But I still keep some of the 16 players as well, such as Braka, Joelinton, and of course, Wilson, ASM, Shelby. Just get the better players coming to make these players a bit better, sort of thing. So I'd take that. Oh man, there you go again. Check lasses. Let's see us get 8 players in. I'd be surprised if there's that many. Patty Chic, maybes. I don't think Leverkusen will sell him. Excuse me. If was this the reason we got our early win of the season, he must have been the reason we only have 1 win. But I don't want Wilson gone. I don't. Also, wish Premier proven striker who's better than Wilson it come to us in January. Vjalovic all day long, mate. But it doesn't play for the Premier League. But I'll go for Vjalovic all day long. And I'm just going to find this very, very quickly. I think Tammy Abraham would have been a good signing, but would he leave Roma? No, he won't. He will not leave Roma at all whatsoever. Not a chance. You still got your hat on, John. I have. I'll take it off. Hats off. Hats back on again. Definitely reason why we only won't win. Then you got Ryan, so Werner's just a bigger name than Wilson. Not better in any way, not having that at all. If he's going to leave, he'll probably go back to Germany. If anything, Wilson has 41 goals in the Prem in 7 years. So Matt, we can do better. Dema had 29 in his 2 seasons with us. Wilson's done a great job in a shite team, but we've had better. Okay, cool. Got 31 people watching. Do subscribe and do hit the like button. And Paul's fan forums on tonight, so do go on his channel as well. That's a fair comment. And everyone's saying Ryan as well against Abigail and Ryan. Ding dong, ding dong. We're just having involved in a huge amount of Chelsea scores last season. Further barely knows the offside rule. And it's 5 as well. And that's that Werner having a poor season as well. And they got Belotti for Torino. 1 free transfer in the summer from Torino. Attack, get him PIF. I think he's built for the Premier League. Built for the Premier League. If Wilson stays fit our season, he'd be a £50 million player. I think he'd be 30 soon, but I doubt it. Very much doubt it, man. Just go through these comments quickly. Andy called for has issues offsides too, both recognized as some of the best in the Premier League years. Now we've got Leipzig, 127 games, 89 goals for Germany. So yeah, he's better than Wilson and has Champions League history had helped and run over Spurs 2 years ago. Listen, it's brilliant for Leipzig. For Chelsea, I just think he's kind of a little bit struggling, missing lots of chances, but if you turn those into goals, then he'd be absolutely fine. No question about that. Everyone's talking to other people as well. And I'm going to try and ignore that. It's all a buts. If all buts for you, Matthew. Callum's 18 goals, 5 assists, and 41 games for us. Put some respect on the lad's name. That is not a bad record, by the way. Miggy, Alan, Jacob, John Joe all came close to scoring the second half for us. Wilson had the ball in the back of the net that was ruled up offside. That's just how I show you United were poor. Abigail, you clear. I haven't watched much of us this season. And Robbie, remember, please hit the member button, right? Please do that. And then you'll be in the competition as well for a prize to win a Newcastle shirt or team of your choice. John, would you try and push Ajax to Anthony? He's the future of Brazilian football. I don't think Ajax should sell him just yet, mate. I think he's happy Ajax wants to develop there first, and then he'd make the big move. He's been making rare reviews, this guy. He's been absolutely fantastic. Why would Vjalovic come to us in January? Because we're the richest club in the world, and we can afford the money. Money talks, lad. Money talks, mate. But you might fancy a crack in the Premier League. You never know. Jason's the future Brazil captain. Yeah, right. Nah. Brazilian captain? He hasn't even won a cup yet. At this moment in time. It's 5 years. Money, Matt. Money. No, Matthew, just disagree with Wilson's top 4 striker. I like him, but you're overhyping with his abilities there. I just got 5 years very quickly. John Wilson out. Would you consider playing Gale next game? I'd rather take a new striker, but if it's going to be him, it's going to be him. But it's just a chance to come in and show us what he's made of. But I think he'd go well on loan, to be fair. Let's try this quickly. People have to put respect on Wilson's name, but just that he's limited with his play and injury prone. Facts is facts. Fair enough. Also, Abigail, you said that Wilson is somehow to blame for us only having one win, which is bizarre. Wow. And then I got Moggy John. Do you think Joelinton deserves a Blizzard cap if he keeps up his form? It depends how. Is it Teti, the Brazilian coach? I don't think he's watched him at all yet. But if someone put a word for him, he may come over, and I think he'd do fine. But the guy's 25, nearly 26. I think it could be a shot name. You never know. But he's got to keep going. He's got to prove himself in the midfield, and then who knows? But I think there's better players in the Brazilian national team Teti can trust. But if he gets a call up, I'll be absolutely amazed. As things stands, he's got a great chance coming in. I've got to take a wee break, guys, because this is going to go off, unfortunately. So once this goes off, I'll be back in 2 minutes, yeah? Still scores big goals in Champions League, including 7,000 set up Champions League winning goal. Gonna fly this very quickly. How many times have I said that? Ben Techie would do a job on us. Don't let Paul hear you, man, Tom. Do not let Tom hear you, because he'd be furious if he does that. If you hear him say Ben Techie. Joelinton is like a new signing. Yep. Abigail's on fire today. And I got the futures, but still looks scary. Anthony, Vincius, and Joelinton. I don't think Jordan's going to get above these two, don't you? I doubt it. When did Ryan say his top 4 striker? If he did, there's a different comment I agree on. The fly through it again, because I've got so many. I've got about 50 comments, by the way. Do keep them coming in. There are 4 players who could sign. Jovic better than Wilson. Alexander Player, Jalovic, moves Jonathan David, but Francis easy league, so might not settle for me. 1, Jovic, because he is for sale. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Appreciate that, mate. And just keep going as well. Abigail, did you say Wilson's to blame? Wow. Everyone's just arguing, which I think is great. It's all about banter. This is fantastic. Fred Untitled girl is a passer on the slide. Abigail, just make that stuff up. Wow. Person spelling people's name, man. I'm not going to read it out, but there you go. There you go. I will hold my hands for Newcastle, look world class. He's a prime Barcelona player, him. You did, man. You did. But if Joelinton can learn to be a ball winner, then maybe you've seen the talents out there through Brazil. That's what they're looking, a ball talent, a ball winner. Let's have a look at this one here. Any truth in Samuel Titi signing? I wouldn't have him, mate. I would not have him at all whatsoever, mate. But it's just paper talk again. And if he's made out of glass, then don't touch him. Something like 40-yard games in what, 3 years? Not for me. Not for me. And it was amusing to see the height difference between De Gea and Fiesa. De Gea had to bend down to check if Fiesa was okay after Fiesa's attempt on the goal. Listen, Fiesa had a wonderful game yesterday, last week. That's the best I've seen him play for a long time. That position's got to be his now. Do you know what I mean? He's played for Eddie Howe. I think he's fantastic. Really fantastic. He's stepping up now. That's what you need. Van's a great player. He's very good at scoring the goals, which is important. He's always been a fantastic player, mate. Always. I watched him at Napoli, and we used to play for Palermo as well. Absolutely brilliant, man. You know what I mean? And he still is. And Julian's just a beast. He is 6'3". Van is such a beautiful man. Do you think Jason will be a full-time centre mid for next season? I hope he is. But the thing is, so if we get relegated, he might not even stay. He might play at a higher level sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Whoever gets him, then I'll tell you something now. I think he'd be fantastic. Even the German clubs must be thinking, hang on a minute. I want to take this guy because he has improved. Hopefully he stays with us, by the way. That's the go for them as well. Haven't seen anyone out muscle and knock Joelinton off the ball recently. I haven't. I haven't at all. But he's that good. It was Overwatch, ESPN, and Sky basically giving United all the stick and not giving our team any credit for how hard they worked. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Put some respect in our name. You know what I mean? That's a fair shout, man. That's a fair shout. You already called it Maisie. He came on and scored. He's a greatest of all time, 100%. That's the problem, Spencer. The News are concentrating on the Big Six. They fail to credit any of our team. Cost for full time here, by the way. We have got Palace 3, Norwich 0, Southampton 1, Spurs 1, Watford 1, West Ham 4. That's good result for us today. I thought that's good news for us all the way through, really, because Norwich and Watford both lost. We got to play Watford next month, and that's the game we need to win. I'll be there for the match as well, so I'm not be doing watching, I'm afraid. I do apologise on that. Then I just hope that we don't see Joelinton up front might knock his confidence. I don't want to see him up front ever again. Being honest, the front line does have to blame for our losses, but then so does everyone. All who sat back and didn't push forward are to blame. But we pushed United out of the way last night. Absolutely brilliant. And if you get relegated, John, we aren't getting relegated. If we play like we did last night, we'll be okay. Even Southampton play Watford, for instance, they'll be talking about the Big Six instead. That's the thing. All the Big Six are the time. We are. I tell you what, this is the Big Six league. It's not the Premier League. It's a Big Six league. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Leicester against Liverpool, 8 p.m. kickoff live on Amazon Prime. Tempted to watch along for that game. Could do. Our defense looked a lot less shaky yesterday. Yes, but it should also be fair. Makes you good comments, by the way. Watford and Norwich on one other for the job. If we can keep players fit and buy, we might just have a great escape from Abigail. Yeah, I agree. Norwich guarantee championship football next season, maybe Burnley as well. And we also got, what do you think of us going to Samuel Chitty? I wouldn't have him, mate. I wouldn't. He's just about like a glass, mate. We should go and get Tomori from Milan. That's who we should be getting. Someone like him. If Billy goes down, we stay up. I'd love to go for Maxwell Cornet. I think it'd be a decent strike. Right, a decent strike at him. And if every game's called off, happy days, because we're able to get the players in with a game in hand. That is very true. Get to start up front in the next couple of games, surely. Might have to. Joelinton to win the Ballon d'Or in the near future, I tell you what, I doubt it. But Ballon d'Or is all a bit of a con, by the way. It's a bit of a con. All it is, right, is just outdated, if I'm honest with you, the Ballon d'Or, yeah? It's always going to be Messi, Ronaldo. It's all about how good you are. Listen, I mean, the standard of football this season has been very, very poor. Let's be real, yeah? It hasn't been great. But it's all about how wonderful you are bringing the ball out from the back. How about you defend properly, yeah? Defend properly, and then everything will be fine. And if you defend properly and play well, you got a chance. But it's all about bringing the ball out from the back and how classy you are, yeah? Not the case. Hi to Catlin. First time on my channel. I hope you're okay. I hope the Everton match doesn't get called off. We can win that if we play like we did against Man U. Wow, the first one to come out and say the game shouldn't be called off. Each to their opinion. Hopefully, our next two games are called off. Play backup players versus Cambridge, the FA Cup, and by the 15th Jan versus Watford, we should have a couple new signings. That's a good shout. That's a fair shout. Yes. Highlight of yesterday's match was Joelinton pulling a nutmeg on Rashford and combining with Royal ASM. That is better than Ronaldinho, yeah? Have you heard of that song called It's Magic? You know, it should be Joelinton. You're better than Ronaldinho, yeah? It's like singing Rob Horton, right? You're better than Cannavaro, yeah? Oh, my God. Oh, man. Yeah, you should do a watch on Leicester Liverpool. But the fans forum song as well, so I may not get many people on to watch the fans forum. Also, we first play Crookie tonight. Sorry. Joelinton has come a massive tongue this season. He's a proper workhorse in war midfield and likes to get stuck in. Would you say midfield's Joelinton's best position? That's got to be. He's got to be on the team sheet. He's the one. It should be in that team sheet there. That's a mid. That's a great question, Matt. Thank you very much for that, mate. In rumour to Napoli's in Sydney going to Toronto. Yeah, I saw that as well, mind. I mean, we offered him €7 million for him, but Toronto's flushed out of the wall. I saw it 11 million euros, right? But Don't be fooled for that, guys. He may not go there yet. Does he want to stay in Europe? Or does he want to take the easy way out and play in the MLS? He's far too good to play in the MLS. Lorenzo, come to us, mate, if you're gonna join a different club, mate. Yeah? Do not go to MLS. You'll be wasted there, mate. It's on Sky Sports website Paper Talk. We're going for Utiti for 70 mil from Barca. Pretty substantial wages. Wow. I wouldn't have him, mate. I wouldn't have him. He's too made out of glass, him. New defenders and strikers needed. The Watford game on the 15th, correct. That's what we need. Lewandowski got robbed. He sure did. So did Mo Salah as well, mate. So did Mo Salah. So, just for this, Tommy news on Trippier, did John? Well, I heard it's a done deal, but they're not going to announce it just yet. But I hope the club comes out and announce it very soon. But I'm hearing it's a done deal. Ho, 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 magic. Oh, it's magic, you know. You never get past a bit, Joe. That's a great one, that like. Lovely. Or ho, 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 Joelinton. You know, you're better than Ronaldinho. That'd be a better one, man. Joelinton does have the accuracy of a striker, but the physical presence of a midfielder. So I would agree. I keep Joelinton in mid. I'd totally agree 110% there. He's definitely clearing midfielder now. I take Musa Dembele for Leo 100%, whether wasn't injured or not. Yes, I take any decent striker at the club. And no, you haven't heard that song. Sing it again, John, please. No, yeah, I'm not doing it again. You're doing the watch on against Everton Newcastle? I am indeed. If the game is on, I will do it. Spencer has been a few times. And John, can you get Abigail on your channel? She's on fire. We'll see. Even yesterday, Joelinton bullied the Man U midfield. The same way you bullied the Man City midfield, he did. He was fantastic. David Knight as well. Big up to you, my guy. My fantasy team is Joelinton Howell as I might have to change it soon. Now I've got Thomas as well. I Thomas from Denmark will be okay. What a game yesterday, man. What a game. Absolutely fantastic. And big up to you as well. I hope you're okay. And we'll go to the Watford game, Joe. I'm indeed 110%. I'll be there. And great performance, Thomas. It was indeed. Trippier's lacking a few NSC posts on social media. Probably doesn't mean anything, though. That's from Matthew. We need to make salsa theme song for GS7. Yep. Good idea. If all the AS squad are setting goal, whether in games, set a match. Barca announced the sign of tours of Man City. That's a done deal, mate. 5-year deal. And actually, I've gone through those messages as well. But the memberships are open, by the way. If you want to become a member, please, please, please do so. And I've got 4 members at the minute. And just hit us up. That'd be fantastic. I've got 192 views on this channel at the moment. Maybe I got the wrong one. I'm going to wrap up in a minute, by the way, because I've been over an hour sort of thing. Same team start on Sunday for me, but with Murphy on the wing instead of ASM and Girl up top. Yeah, it's going to have to be that. I think Jake Murphy be starting. Ryan Fierce has got injured, like a hamstring twinge, so he may not be playing as well. I'm afraid. I've got Abigail, toes like a real talent to me. I guess Barca are too big for a Spanish player to turn down. That's very true. Where they're getting 55 million from? I thought they were in debt. Man. But they found a way, and have you got a new investors at the club? Have they took out a new loan? I think it'd be very interesting, man, because they're billing in debt. They really, really are. I'd love to get Gabby as well. Gabby for him, I'd take him as well. You know what I mean? And according to reports from Turkey, that Newcastle have just happened to bid for a low midfielder, Yusuf Yasici, the Turk international. He is a decent player, by the way. He is on a rough house in the midfield, by the way, and he's quite talented as well. And according to Turkish daily sport Sabah, they launched a big bid for the guy. He's 24 years old. He's only made 5 league on the starts to low this season. Yeah, but he's keen to leave the club in January to get more game time. And also he's been attracted as well by Galatasaray as well. So he's been linked with us as well. And here so remember the name, Yusuf Yatici. If I pronounce his name right, by the way, I get knocked off straight away. And I just got some more comments as well, by the way. Flying. And I read that one. John, did you get wet yesterday at the game? I was all cute. Just hate climbing them stairs to get up to level 7, sitting near the Weir fans. No, I'm level 4, mate. Level 4, me, in the corner bit. And I was fine. I didn't really get wet, to be honest with you, mate. I didn't. I had a hood, by the way. Even to Gary, over your okay, mate. And saw Jonathan just yay! Adam's fit. I'd love to fly over to Newcastle and watch the matches at James's Park. Get yourself over, mate. Yeah. Whether they can get a flight to go to Newcastle, that's another thing. Didn't realise Fierce I was injured, so it's going to be difficult and it's going to be very tough. Don't forget, I think their defender, Salibu, got sent off today. 2 bookable offences. He'll be missing the Newcastle game by the looks of it. Griezmann's going to let it call 47 minutes at the end of the season. I think that's how Barca will be able to afford Torres. Yeah, they got to sell to buy. 47 million. Wow. It's gone home. Barca needs some players in Jan, plus a great wages to use. And of course, they have to learn to help. It all depends on whether La Liga allows it. That'll be very interesting. That means Richards have to start. Oh, goodness me. I don't want him playing for my club again. I really don't. I got Keylor Navas, maybe goalkeeper, to go after the summer if Donnarumma ends up being their number 1. I tell you what, I take Navas all day long. He's a decent keeper. 200% there, 100% there. We need to postpone the games. And I'm going to wrap this up quickly. I think we only Clover got ahead of our fixtures and no break. Well, they got to cancel the game on the Thursday Everton game. We probably have to play Henrik for Fiers or Miran. Yeah, that's very, very true. And if you can step it up every week, that'd be fantastic. I want to see performance of that every single game. And that's how it's going to be. So, listen, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. And do hit the like button. Do subscribe if you're new. I've got these comments like, Foxy, let's be how much are there. And Space to Play deal. Get them on free kicks. No, don't want them back. Thanks for a great show, Tom. I do apologize about my voice a bit caught you there. I'm sorry, guys. And I have done my best. I'd actually the comment I did. And thanks to a couple of my new fans, so like Niall and Maisie and Theatre as well. And thanks for your kind donation as well for Macy as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed for that. And John, what are your thoughts about Emma Crafu? He's had a great moment at the ASM. Yeah, he had a decent game yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Really decent game. That's the best he's played for months. Great show, John. Wish I was able to tune in sooner. Spencer, thank you so much, man. But I did say I was going to come on 4 o'clock. I do apologize if I got a bit earlier in the news. I got a sore throat shouting last night. You're not on your own, mate. Top show, John. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But thanks for coming on, guys. And I really appreciate that. I left with 30 people watching. The top chat I had, I think it's about 35 I had. Thank you very much indeed for that. And all the people I noticed, yeah, do consider being a member on my channel. Yeah. Doesn't cost much. You can put in what you want and it goes towards my channel. I will do competitions as well. I need another 33 to make it 1,500. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. And keep those comments coming through as well. And thank you very much, Richard. Thank you, DJ Joe. Appreciate that. And I'll see you back on the fans forum tomorrow at 7 o'clock with the usual suspects. So join us for that. We're going to talk about Monday's game. And also, we're going to talk about whether the game's going to go ahead between Everton and Newcastle. So until then, I hope you have fantastic either way you decide to do. Look after your wives and kids. Look after the, what you got to do. Enjoy your tea. And listen, be safe, be healthy. And until then, have a fantastic evening. Charles Hoot, Bullies out. We are lads.